God is telling you straight that you are going to have a lot of personality changes and that you will be able to look forward to each day instead of worrying about what it might bring. You are not lacking in any way in your internal fortitude, no. You're not afraid. In fact, you've shown a tremendous deal of bravery, your spirit, to which I have bestowed power and devotion, is freed from the bonds of demotivation. Whatever power your volatile emotions once held over you, they now had to submit to me. Feel my power surge through your body, taking the place of your fear and anxiety. Today, you have the liberty to be who you really are. Heaven is providing you assistance at just the right time, my perfect time. So you don't need to worry about being so depressed, so stop being so negative. I promise you will receive a ton of amazing presents if you put your trust in me. I'm sure your future will be filled with happiness and fulfillment. Greetings to reassure you of my unshakable care for you and your loved ones. I have come to see you here today. Nothing that might get in the way of you on this trip is what I have ordered. As a fellow human being, I can relate to your fears because your foes appear formidable, all-powerful. Beyond measure is the God that is within your heart, a loving, devoted God. Would you kindly place your concerns at my feet? With my celestial certainty, I can change your anxieties into incredible blessings with unimaginable capacity. Recall that I am what I have always been and always will be. As I have already spoken, to be in your company, I'll take up this space any time you need me. It is imperative that you stick to your promise. Since you are an extremely brave person, use what I've given you to defeat your enemies, overcome your difficulties, and emerge victorious. Remember what I said, and make sure your house is safe. I understand how hard it is for you, and I also know how far you will go to rid your home of negativity and drive out evil. Listen to me, since I'm here to support and love you through everything. My dear, get up and utter my words with utter conviction. Free the people you love from the restraints shackling them. By relying on the strength of your beliefs, you may overcome the spiritual forces of evil. My dear, please comprehend this. They quake and flee from you when you stand your ground in front of me because I have the ability to drive them away. However, be cautious because when life gives you a curved ball, grievances accumulate, resentment grows, and uncertainty and fear set in. Feel the suffering, but have faith. Never let fear or criticism enter your head because my heavenly love surrounds and cherishes you even in your weakest and most error-prone moments. I will always be willing to forgive you if you just ask. Nothing negative can occur to you while I'm keeping an eye on you. I am your God, your Savior, and your partner. Pay attention, take in the scene, and process the information. In an instant I will come to your aid and place a hymn of praise in your mouth. Miracles occur when people come to me on one knee and converse. Even if it could appear that everything is working against you, I'll be your safe haven and place of sanctuary. Remember that you are protected by the love of others, so keep your cool. Do not hesitate to grab onto me if you are experiencing difficulties and you begin to lose hope. No one in the world is as deeply in love with you as I am. So please don't focus on the attacks on other people and instead hold on to my unfailing love. Even those closest to you can occasionally turn out to be untrustworthy. You can be confident that I will make you more respected by your family, and one day they will see the error and ask for forgiveness. If you want to spare yourself more suffering, follow my example and learn to forgive. I guarantee that I will protect your feelings and make sure you don't suffer any harm if you decide to put your trust in me. If you and those you care about have faith, you have the chance to rise today, and amazing things are in store for you and them. All of you is my fighter. I pledge to stay true to you. My dear ones, you are going to conquer all obstacles because of your unwavering faith and humility. You don't have to let your past determine your future, no matter how much it may seem like everything around you is falling apart. Please find me, listen to me, and let me work through you. Would you kindly focus entirely on me? If I use your hands to set the convicts free and your lips to share the good news, don't resist me. I know you will receive incredible blessings because of your faith, knowing that you will receive whatever you ask for today that is good, pure, and uplifting. You can approach my presence with unflinching confidence, together with your commitment to supporting me and your belief in me. Our vow is once again upheld, because I love you with an eternal love and because of the power I have given you through my death and resurrection. I will work miracles through you. Here's your chance to really commit to affirmation. My entire fighting force is you. I pledge not to let you down if you are devoted to me. You will conquer any challenge you face because of your unwavering faith and humility. Your past does not have to determine your future. No matter how much it may seem like it is, everything around you falls apart. Your confidence in me and your safe haven in my arms will make you feel secure in my presence. You can be sure that my blood has the ability to completely forgive you and cleanse you of your transgressions, taking a sweeping stance. There is going to be a miracle in your life that will take your breath away. Please forgive yourself for your transgressions. My blood has cleansed your heart, made you whole again, and given you new life. Fill your words with energy and hope you can. Be sure that my hands are firmly grasping your fate rather than leaving it up to chance. If you set aside some time each day to think about my instructions and promises, and to keep your thoughts of death to yourself, retreating under the protection of my wings, you can always count on me to keep you safe no matter what comes your way. As you read this, your mind will get more resilient. Avoid being with folks who break your spirit with their words and deeds. Avoid people and situations that could have a bad impact on you. I do not wish for your soul to grow cold, rather of demolishing the foundation. I have laid the groundwork for a prosperous future. If you make me your first priority and the ruler of your heart, I promise to return the favor with unending love and care. I promise you that regardless of what people think, I will only ever show you love. This day finally marks the conclusion of your fight and the accompanying storm. Nothing is impossible to me, and my love knows no limits. You will experience nothing but good things and incredible chances, beautiful interactions, and divine blessings will come pouring in through open doors with my abundant offerings. I shall allay your financial worries Everything you've done is your own. On my highest honor, I pledge that I will honor every promise that I make. Never lose sight of the fact that I am by your side and will always be, regardless of how challenging the issue seems to be. When times get hard, you can count on me to support and shield you. If you let me take the initiative, I will lead you towards justice and assist you in keeping your thoughts clear. Laughter will replace the tears of the past, and your spirit will be engulfed in an eternal calm now that your suffering is about to cease. It won't bother you anymore. There are no limits to how much I love you. They never change and endure forever. I will give you a standing ovation if you direct your prayers for moral and spiritual fulfillment toward me. I will shower you with blessings, allowing you to live a life of liberty and peace. I will be there to remind you of my instructions and my promises, so you won't have to worry about forgetting them at any point along your journey. Instead, every step of the road will be serene and quiet. Nothing or no one else on earth can give you the kind of absolute peace that I can. I have listened carefully to your requests and have heard your prayers, thanks, complaints, and apologies. But what really strikes a chord with me is when you show gratitude in the face of difficulty along the journey. You have encountered numerous obstacles, and you have worked very hard to conquer the ones that have caused you to suffer in misery and terror at night. My heart melts when you raise your hands in the middle of a heated argument and say, "Father, I love you. Thank you for everything, your unwavering faith and a greater force. Despite your recurrent inability to comprehend how why it is at work, indicates your sincerity. Thank you so much for your sincere tears, sincere gratitude, and unwavering trust in my provision. Please stick with it. Success is really close. The arid spaces in your life will start to grow. Someday, when you least expect it, the richness of riches you once had will return stronger than ever. You should remember that I am aware of the enemy's tactics, and that you should not trust any of his cunning lies, irrespective of the circumstances. All of my best wishes for you will remain with me. Stay strong if disagreements arise. I'm here to help, to make sure you are secure. I have sent my guardian angels, so you can go back to living your life without fear. As you've seen these ideas in action previously, I have no doubt that you comprehend them. I've created something in you that will make your enemies run screaming. You'll have the strength to overcome them if you remember these words. Remember that you are in the right group, and refrain from straying or moving aimlessly from one place to another. Step back and stay inside the bubble I've created for you. Regard my counsel as absolute, heed my direction, and give my words your whole attention. Watch out for the conceit that could easily seep into your heart. I want you to be as simple and modest as I am. It is now the right time to move on from the past and be loyal to your principles. Don't look at the floor. Keep your hopes up for the future and all of the amazing things you have in store. You are the one I have chosen to receive my undeserved favor. Father in heaven, in my presence, you'll discover rest and strength. You've carefully observed what I said I would do. It's time to put your trust in them by accepting every difficulty they pose and keeping your faith in their ability to succeed in spite of it. Remind yourself always that I am your God. the setting in which the one and only Creator formed you. The Holy Spirit shines brightly in my word by their blazing light, and I lead you with celestial wisdom. You've chosen to call this place home, and I will shower it with blessings. I hope you and your family get to enjoy the rewards of your hard work when the time is right. Send out a benefit rain. Think about what these terms mean if you are hearing them. Drop to your knees in adoration, because this place is divine, and this moment is divine. If you have faith in me and are faithful to me, I can work miracles in your life, gifts from my heart to yours, an indication of God's kindness in answering your prayer. By hanging on to this good fortune, it will blossom into even more exquisite presents. Your family will be blessed and will be able to help those in need by giving freely of what you have. Having enough food, energy, health, and peace of mind is what it means to be plenty. Put aside your misgivings, fight the want to turn away, and fight the need to hide from me by becoming completely dark. It is my desire to spend time with you and to hear and respond to your prayers that has led me to introduce myself. I want to protect you and the people you care about from bad luck and disease. When I'm done, please let me know. The reason for this is that a superior one is en route to take its place. There is a fork in your life that you need to make. You are not who you were yesterday. You have experienced tremendous transformation with confidence. You can now select a course of action. It's forcing you to go back to your defeated status. But since I'll always be here to support you, it won't happen. There are a ton of opportunities ahead of you, so never give up, my love. Your faith will act as a guide for you in all that you do. You will persevere, and when the time is right, your faith will open doors for you. I will be there to encourage you every step of the way. What caused you to stumble in the past will ultimately serve as real evidence of your success. I will give you some incredible opportunities. Nevertheless, it is your responsibility to properly manage them. When they proliferate, they'll lay the groundwork for even more luck. You and your loved ones will journey far in the coming days in this new location. In search of a better life, encourage your kids to learn everything they can, since their abilities are what make them strong. Exhort them to aim high to influence the future of their country and even their towns. I can melt even the hardest hearts like sand with my exquisite touch. People known for their cutting remarks will suddenly be heard chuckling uncontrollably. Once I plant scorching coals in their lips, the words of your former torturers will flow out of them like honey, so that your loved ones might see it. I will make my celestial power visible. When they have faith, the world will criticize them, claiming things like I don't exist and I'm unable. They will not, however, be able to see the brilliant light coming from your home. Every aspect gave the impression of soft, angelic light. Nothing strange will happen in your home. Your neighbors won't believe what they're seeing. Your home is going to attract a lot of attention. Ascertaining the holy light's origin in response to your prayers, you will lay hands on them, and by my divine intervention, the sick will get better, issues will be addressed, and wounds will be healed. During these last days, as many have anticipated, there will be a major spiritual revival in your family, devoted followers of mine, people who give their entire being to me. My limitless love will be made evident to those who bravely submit to me and keep my word. If you absorb this potent word, you will become attuned to its source. Don't let this moment pass you by. Keep everything in mind about it. So relax and take in the vastness of the planet. I want to utilize your life to bring my glory to places you've never heard of. Your Holy Spirit will lead you through this, and acquiring languages other than your native tongue will bring about a spiritual revolution in your household. If you want to, feel free to tell someone you care about. Come along with me as we continue to serve others and bless the globe. Yes, it is you are who you are, and nothing can ever change that, no matter what other people do or say. Their attempts to damage your reputation and undermine your credibility are like misplaced pieces in a jigsaw puzzle. The secret to the solution and the actual reality lies in you. You can effectively defend yourself by remaining silent. Let your enemy's poisonous comments rain down on your stronghold. You are already aware of your identity and your capabilities. Your enemies won't ever realize how strong you are or how cunning your plan is if they think they have finally overcome you. You've considered this carefully, like a chess master, right down to the exact strategic maneuver that will bait them. You've given them false hope by making them feel strong. Even as you have been doing this, you have been moving the pieces around on the chessboard. You learn that those who believe falsehoods and propagate rumors do so to cover up their own intellectual jealousy. They comfort one another by sharing their pain, but all of them are assembled and gazing down at you. But their thoughts are like noise in the beautiful harmony of your triumph. In your play of this life's game, you have shown laser-like focus and accuracy. You've created a strong, unbreakable wall of silence around yourself. Its fortifications will prevent any assailant, no matter how hard they try, from getting past them. You withdraw to your fortress in order to revitalize yourself and focus your innermost ideas. It's your safe haven until you're ready to face the outer world. When you inevitably leave your stronghold, you'll be able to say with certainty what you think. Those who previously harbored misgivings about you will be swallowed by the dark shadow your castle casts. They'll see the path to atonement while you remain silent. Before you know it, your silence will have greater power, the means of transformation as well as recovery. Put your faith and perseverance in yourself. Your silence will be a light of hope, leading your critics toward salvation. As the sun sets on their misguided theories, assuming you choose this route, big money may start to come into your life organically and without effort. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you would like. Say with me, God's got this, and take comfort in the knowledge that He is organizing things and bringing the right people together, trying to become a better version of oneself in every way. He is the one who loves you more than everyone or anything you have ever known. God's omnipotence and might mean that the obstacles you confront are not insurmountable. He is setting things up in such a way that they will benefit you according to His great understanding. After a while, the positions will switch soon. People will begin to value your skills and realize your worth. Your gifts will be revealed through the lifting of the veil of secrecy. After all, the world will appreciate you and return the favor for all the extraordinary things you have accomplished with your wide range of skills. Recall that the obstacles you have encountered thus far have fortified you and prepared you to accept the acknowledgement that is on the horizon. You're headed in the right direction, so keep going. It won't be long until everyone appreciates and acknowledges your unique skills and worth. Rely on God's perfect timing. Have unwavering faith that, when the time comes, people will recognize and cherish your skills and abilities. I'm going to transform you in a way that will make you stand out. You have set out on a path from unknown to famous, from outsider to idolized. You will be surrounded by the glory of the Lord's favor, and His kindness will guide your steps. This is God's way of urging us to be aware of our surroundings and to be on guard. It is important that you pay careful attention to what is happening. The adversary is accusing well-known individuals of grave crimes. There are little attacks occurring to you. These are only ploys to try and distract you from the real goal of the kingdom, and you have to see through them. It's important to rise above small concerns as you conquer these obstacles. You should ignore distractions in order to focus on the goals you have set for yourself in the kingdom. Show empathy and say a prayer for those who unintentionally cause harm to others. We appreciate your unwavering commitment and fervent prayers. By keeping God's plan in mind, you may stay focused on your priorities. Realize that God will help you get over these difficulties. You are guarding yourself by getting rid of any potential roadblocks. You will be prepared to fulfill your divine calling and remain in alignment with the objectives of the kingdom if you maintain your will and strength and rise beyond the trivial. I have composed a beautiful song that will come to pass, that will set you free from material and psychological constraints, grant you real love, and help you become well. There will be a lot going on in the following month, accompanied with enormous achievements, happiness, and repair. Your journey will take on new meaning as you fill it with the hues of fulfillment, joy, and extraordinary accomplishments. As the week comes to an end, see yourself with an excess of money that follows you everywhere you go like an uncontrollable flood. Your financial possibilities will quickly increase as you become wealthy and more successful every day. Click yes to formally confirm that you accept this divine guarantee. Your relationships, finances, and physical well-being are just a few of the areas in your life where God is trying to tell you to rejoice deeply and permanently, something that will shock your opponents and fundamentally alter the character of the world as we know it is about to happen. You're just getting started, so take advantage of this. This place forgets about past failures, debts, and disappointments. Be assured that your prayers have been heard and that you are shrouded in tranquility. And as you begin this new chapter, that you are being showered with a wealth of unbelievably amazing benefits. Get ready for an amazing weekend filled with mind-blowing discoveries, new insights, encouraging news, improved health, and the victory of success. You can put your faith in me to ease your pain, restore any broken pieces, and bring good fortune your way at this vital moment. Never forget that God is there at all times, as you continue on this trajectory Unrestricted love is constantly by your side. Every blunder is surrounded by the consoling garment of God's goodness and love. Every setback is accompanied by the hope of recovery to welcome a fresh day of opportunity. For every defeat there's a more determined new beginning, and every triumph brings a heartwarming story of salvation. The Almighty Source is planning a happy surprise for you that will bring with it an abundance of goodies. If you keep your relationship with God strong and follow His directions, get ready for an incredible week. If you think that God exists, type Amen.